Feel outside today. We do have a mostly cloudy to partly cloudy setup, and our temperatures are in the blue boxes here in the middle 80s for a lot of spots, almost to 90 at Slidell, and the feels like temperatures in the white boxes soaring into the middle and upper 90s, and those feels like temperatures getting close to 100. These in this kind of southwest part of our area have been running a little higher, I think, than the actual feels like temperatures, but our temperatures are getting into the almost 90-degree range, and that will be the case this week. Our radar super quiet, and just looking at our high resolution model going into this afternoon, we may have a 10 or 20% chance for a couple of stray showers or thunderstorms. This is by 4 p.m. But I think any little bit of that rain that we have popping up should collapse pretty fast. So even by 6 and 7 p.m. will likely be quiet. Today we'll say hot, highs about 91 or so, maybe a stray thunderstorm. That's about it. Otherwise, our feels like temperature will be the main thing as we top out in the mid to upper 90s for the heat index. And then still even by this evening feel like the 80s. Tonight our lows will be back in the lower to middle 70s with mostly clear skies and just kind of a quiet night. And most of this week will be quiet. Looking back quickly at what we were talking about, this is the GFS model. This is that one model, the American Global Model, showing some low pressure potentially in the Gulf of Mexico a week from tomorrow. We sometimes don't even talk about things that far out because once you get to a week plus, the accuracy of models goes way down. So here's one model showing that. Here's the European model showing the exact same time, Wednesday of next week, and it has a quiet Gulf. It has almost zero rain in the Gulf. So this is just one of these scenarios, happens dozens of times during hurricane season where one model is showing something. It's just kind of getting a lot of play right now, I think, because it's the first one maybe of the season. But the European model just kind of has low pressure staying farther to the south, maybe even drifting into the Pacific Ocean. So we will see, but a lot of people start asking this time of year, what are the sea surface temperatures? Well, they are there in the range. 79 or 80 degrees for water temperatures is the temperature that you need to support tropical development. But we always say this is just one factor of many that you would need to come into play to actually support a system getting going early in the season or even in the middle of the season. For example, we have all of this tan kind of color showing the dry air out over much of the Yucatan Peninsula, over into the Caribbean Sea and all across the Gulf right now. Often there's a lot of wind shear, usually not a very supportive environment out in the Gulf this time of year for tropical storms. And hurricanes probably would not be something that would be on the table this early in the season anyway. You would probably just get a weak system if you did see anything develop. So still over a week out with that one model. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll update you. But at this point, we're not expecting anything for the next 5+ days. Our chance for rain, though, actually will be going up this weekend, not tropics related, but just with the system that we're going to be having. The high pressure that will keep us dry and hot probably through Thursday or Friday will start to move east. And so by Saturday, this is 1 p.m., we start to see a little surface front getting close to us and kind of helping support some showers and storms. We'll have southerly winds, so more moisture in the atmosphere. So this is Sunday, maybe even very early in the morning, potentially overnight, Saturday to Sunday, could have some rain. The front kind of gets near us. And again, it's just a boundary or an area where sometimes you can get more lift, helping some of that rain to form. So this is Sunday afternoon, scattered showers, couple thunderstorms, and even into early next week, that front may still be hovering near our coast, but it does look like we may be drying out just a little bit for the early part of next week. But our weekend forecast, here it is as you make your plans, highs in the mid to upper 80s. Little break in the heat because most of this week will be topping out in the lower 90s. The average high right now is 86, so we'll be a little more in line with that maybe 50% plus rain chances for the weekend. Rainfall forecast in the blues potentially showing up to about 1 or 2 inches of rain, but it could be a little bit more if you happen to be under a heavier pocket of rain. This is our next 7 days, by the way, so just something to watch. Our drought monitor still showing the drought conditions, so we could actually use a bit of rain for most of our spots. And here's our 7-day forecast. So again, looking dry and hot as that high pressure stays in control and our rain chances start to go up over the weekend.